With that, hold a space. Don't take on people's junk. Trust them enough to get through it. I believe each and every one of you has inside of you the power to move through anything inside of you right now. And I truly believe it, no matter how hard it feels, no matter how long you've struggled with it. I believe you're fully capable, competent, and ready to go through whatever needs to have happen. So do not rob people of their experience by taking it on yourself. Let me repeat that. Do not rob people of their experience by taking it on yourself. Got it? How many are my empathic friends where you feel stuff? Okay, good. This is where you get to practice intelligent empathy, which is, I feel you, but I don't take it on. Stupidity empathy is, I feel you, and I'm taking it on. Yeah. That's not intelligent. And it is actually a trained thing. I get it. I had that as well. As a massage therapist, I remember working on somebody, and I was going through and I was in a Thai yoga whole thing, like learning how to do Thai therapy and becoming certified and going to become a doctor of natural medicine and all these things. And I'd go for a month at a time where we'd go from like 8 a.m. to about midnight and just drill like over and over all these different therapeutic things. And it was super intense. And I remember doing some stuff, and the trainer guy, I was like, well, how do you stop from taking on people's stuff? And he looked at me and he's like, why would you be so stupid to do that? And then he just went back to teaching. And I was like, but I'm an empath. I feel people. It's something. And then he didn't address it after that. And I was like, you mean it's a choice? You mean I have an ability to say I don't have to do this? And it hit me hard because I was like, man, that was a tough thing. Every time I'd work on someone, I'd feel it, and then I'd get exhausted, and I'd be like, I gotta process these emotions for them and all this stuff. And I was like wrapped up in this warped little world that I created. And I was like, well, what if it didn't have to be that way? And I just started to work through my own stuff, and I got to where I was like, oh, I don't have to save people. In fact, when I do, I rob them from their experience. When I try to take their emotions, I don't trust them enough to break through. So I had to start to trust other people more. I was like, oh, I thought I had to be the strong one. And it was because I grew up and my parents went through 6 divorces and all that crap, but it didn't matter. It was a trained thing that I had to learn and unlearn, right? So you could take it on if you want. I highly advise not to, okay? And trust them. They have what's in it to break through. So a couple ways to do so is simply taking a breath, relaxing your body if somebody's going through something intense, and just say, they've got this. In your mind. You can just be like, they've got this. And just focus on you. They've got this. If you need to align, yeah, I can work through this too. You can do that too. You can work through it while you're here. But trust them enough to get their experience. Deal? Everybody down? Yeah. Yep, hands up if so. Okay. Hey, what's up? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to learn more about what you just experienced or watched, then in the description, I actually have written a book called The Alignment Effect. And in the book, we go in details of how to align and the power inside of you. So if you'd like to learn how to get results a lot faster and reprogram not just your mind, but your cellular memory, then check out the description and grab that book called Alignment Effect. It will completely alter how you think and live your life. Was it me? No, it was each and every one of you. So we all chose to do that. No one forced you. No one made you. You chose, which is freaking awesome.